Hey guys, it's me, Savannah from Savannah's Circle, and if you don't know who I am, that means you didn't check out my last video. In my last video, I reviewed a couple of slimes I got from Walmart. But anyway, today's Christmas, so Merry Christmas! And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make sugar cookies from scratch. I got a baking kit for Christmas, and it came with a recipe, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make it. The things that came with the kit are 3 different cookie cutter shapes, a whisk, a spatula, a rolling pin, a little mini pan, and it came with some cupcake liners if you'd like to make cupcakes too. So, the ingredients that are in this are butter, vanilla extract, baking powder, flour, an egg, and sugar. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first step is preheating your oven to 400 degrees. Next, you're going to mix the egg, butter, sugar, and vanilla in a bowl. So, let's do that. So, we're going to put 1 large egg in a bowl, just like so. And then we're going to be putting 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. There we go. Now we're going to be putting in 1 cup of sugar, so let's get that. Okay, so I got 1 cup of sugar, and then you're going to need 1 cup of butter. Okay, I've added in my butter, and next it says to mix this all together. I'm going to use my whisk and do that right now. I think you should probably use softened butter because it is a lot easier to mix together. So I'm going to finish mixing this off camera and then tell you what's next. Okay, I've mixed together our batter off camera and just used the little spatula to scrape down the sides. Next, we're going to be adding our baking powder and flour in. First, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We got 1. We got 2. Next, we're going to be adding 2 3/4 cup of flour in. So, as I said, we're going to add 2 3/4 cup of flour into here. So we got 2. Now we need to get 3/4. Okay. One-fourth. 2/4. And 3/4. Okay, so off camera, I'm going to whisk this together, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I've mixed the rest of my cookie dough, and towards the end, I did start to use my hands, but after I got it all mixed, I just split it into 2 little balls, and now we're going to start rolling out our cookie dough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pinch of flour right here onto whatever surface you're using. Just spread that around so it doesn't stick. And then onto your rolling pin too, you're going to put a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick to that. And obviously you're already going to have flour on your hands, so it won't stick to them either. Now I'm just going to take one of the little globs of cookie dough, and start rolling that out. So pretty much you're just going to roll it out however thick you want. And yeah, so I'll see you guys after I get this all rolled out. Okay, I have my cookie dough all rolled out, and I'm going to start cutting out some shapes. So first I'm going to start by cutting out a little heart right here on the top, and I'm just putting it in, then jiggling it around a little bit. And I'm going to do one more heart down here too. Now I'm going to take this star and do one of those, jiggle it around, then another one. And I'm going to use this little bear and make two of these. Now I'm just going to go around the cookies and take away all that dough so we can get the cookies. One of the cookies broke, but that's okay. So I got one cookie, and I'm going to put that over here on my baking sheet. Now I'm going to try and get the little bear. You want to be very careful when you're trying to get them out, because like this bear, it has a lot of little pieces. Oh, and this one broke too, but we'll be able to fix that. So now I'm going to get this little heart up here, and you get it. I'm going to keep doing this until all the cookie dough is gone. So I'll see you after that. I rolled out my dough again, and this time I tried rolling it out a little bit thicker to see if maybe this time some of the cookies wouldn't break. So I'm making a heart, a star, a bear, and let's do another bear. So let's see if these ones come out. I'm just going around all the cookies and like taking away that cookie dough so I can take the cookies out. Just like this. Now I'm going to put this cookie over here on my baking sheet and start getting out this star down here. Just carefully pulling away all of that cookie dough so we can get a nice star. Now I'm going to try and get this little bear out that's up here. This one did break, but now I'm going to get this one, the little heart, and it seems like the hearts are coming out the best. Probably because they're like they don't have as many sharp edges. But I'm going to just do that until all the cookie dough is done. I found a trick on how to get the bear and the star out without it breaking. If you take the cookie cutter and put it in and then jiggle it around like a lot so there's a lot of room around the actual cookie, the cookie dough is easier to take out because it's not as close to the cookie. And then you got a little bear. So every time I got 6 cookies, I put them on the baking sheet and put them in the oven for 6 minutes. And I just made more cookies while I wait for those ones to be done. And then put 6 more and put them in for 7 more minutes. Like even thickness around the whole thing, or else the cookies some of them might be burnt and some of them might not. So yeah. So I'm going to show you guys the difference. Here's one of the cookies that was obviously thicker, and then one of them that was a lot thinner. It got a lot more burnt. So you just want to make sure that they're even around the whole thing, and then they'll all be like perfectly the same and none of them will be burnt. So yeah. I've used all the cookie dough and cut out all the cookies, and now I'm just waiting for those cookies to get out of the oven so these ones can cook. I might end up using a bigger cookie sheet so I can cook more at a time, just to make it go by faster. Because 6 cookies taking 7 minutes, that's going to take a while. So I'm going to cook all those cookies, and then when I'm done, I'm going to show you guys the finished results and tell you what I think about that recipe. Okay guys, I've cooked all the cookies, and this made a lot more cookies than I thought. And I'm going to eat my first cookie right now so you can see my reaction. And this is all the cookies it made. I'm going to take this heart. It tastes really good. It honestly tastes like cookies that you would make out of like one of those packets you buy from the stores. I'm actually surprised that it turned out pretty good. This recipe is awesome. I definitely recommend you guys to try it. And well, I guess that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And tell your friends to subscribe too. Alright, that's the end. Bye.